The 11-11 Atlanta Braves traveled to Milwaukee to take on the 7-17 Milwaukee Brewers at Miller Park as Luis Ortiz and his flow get the nod for the Brew Crew. We'll start things off top half of the second inning as Matt Kemp digs into the batter's box and rips one past the shortstop Perez. It'll roll all the way up against the left center field wall, and Kemp gets himself an easy stand-up double. So he's on second, brings up Tyler Flowers, the catcher, and he takes the 0-2 pitch opposite way down the right field line, hits right in front of the right field wall, allows Kemp to score. It's 1-0 Braves. Jaime Garcia, the lefty, was on the mound for the Braves, making his 5th start of the season. And then in the bottom half of the second, Travis Shaw, the mayor of Ding Dong City, hits a long fly ball to left center field. Usually shorthanded Inciarte commits an error, and Shaw goes to third base on the error. So the next batter would line out, nobody score, but then it brings up Brinson. He hits a ground ball to third base. They try to go home with it, but the throw from Garcia is a bit too high, and Shaw scores. Tie game at 1. Move on to the third inning. A swinging bunt here from Hernan Perez is charged by Garcia, but he can't quite grasp it. So runner on first with 1 out brings up the Hebrew Hammer, and Ryan Braun just launches one into the right field seats, makes it a 3-1 Milwaukee Brewers lead in this one over the Atlanta Braves. That was Braun's 3rd home run of the season, 389 foot on that ticker. And we move on to the 4th inning. Bases juiced for the Brewers. 0-2 count as Perez lines out to right field. Kemp actually makes the play, unlike the Phillies game. And we move on to the top half of the 5th, where Adonis Garcia, the hottest bat on this Braves team, goes and ropes one into the right center field gap, and that allows him to get into second base with a double. So he's on second, 1 out, as Freddie Freeman with a long, loud out, as it's going to be caught at the warning track right in front of the wall. Garcia tags. He's on third base now with 2 outs. And that brings up Matt Kemp, who is going to hit a line drive right at the second baseman, so Garcia cannot score. Still 3-1 as Jacob Barnes comes out of the bullpen for this Brewers team. And in the top half of the 6th inning, Brandon Phillips takes a 1-out pitch into the right center field gap, and he's going to get himself into second base with a double. So he's on second with 2 outs after a ground ball moves him over to third. And Chase Darno, getting the start for the resting Markakis, hits one right back at the middle and drives in Phillips. 3-2 is your score, and it would stay like that till the top of the 9th when Neftali Feliz comes on looking for his 6th save of the season. And he would get that when Ender Inciarte pops up with 2 outs and a full count to center field. As that is how the cookie crumbles in this one. The Atlanta Braves drop to the Milwaukee Brewers here at Miller Park by a score of 3-2. The Braves fall to 11-12 on the season, while the Milwaukee Brewers improve to 8-17. Ryan Braun got himself player of the game, the Hebrew Hammer. He went 2 for 4. He had a 2-run shot over to the right field seats, his 3rd of the season. Garcia, Adonis Garcia, was the best hitter for this Braves team. He went 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles, but no win to show for it on the Braves' parts. The pitching matchups, Luis Ortiz went 5 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, and 3 Ks and got the win, while Jaime Garcia went 5 innings, same 7 hits, but he gave up 3 runs, 2 of them earned, and 7 Ks, but he could not get any run support as the Brewers come out on top. Like I said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Atlanta Braves Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Just take this